a solid shot down the middle in the fairway. And as I had mentioned, I was playing conservatively. What I wanted to do was challenge them to beat me because I knew that there were a couple of holes that were really long and that I could take advantage on those couple of holes. In particular was one over the water. So I laid on my second shot despite only having like 250 to the back. But I had reached it in the first round with my 5-wood, and instead I went with 5-iron right here. I have a 35-yard chip here, and it's downhill, so I just make sure to swing with the contour of the ground. I don't try to hit it like a regular shot. I actually swing with the ground. This is my birdie putt right here. No turn. It's okay. Easy little par, you know? Conservative. Pow. Put it on the green. I was on this hole, or I was in the same spot in the first round. Very consistent. As a matter of fact, in the first round, I used the clip from the second round, which is this clip, because I don't know why I didn't record it in the first round, but I used this clip twice in the first round and the second round. I bet you guys didn't notice. Oh yeah, the power of editing. This is a nice little par. Not a boy. Middle of the cup, Mikey. Come on. Pow. That was a ripper. Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I had a good shot. I faded it just enough and had it a little bit to the left of the fairway, but it was still a clean lie. This is my pitching wedge for 163 yards, I believe. And I yanked it. I'm not really sure why. I'm a little bit disappointed there. I shouldn't have yanked that. So now I have to save this. This is my birdie chip. Okay, a little bit ugly, I know. But I was putting these on the pin all day. It was a tap-in par, pretty much. There it is. That's tapping. Oh, yeah. Par. Even. Everybody's parred at this point. Pow. Pretty good drive. Faded a little bit more than I wanted, but I was on the right side, and it wasn't blocked off by a tree. There's a little palm tree there that could have blocked me out, and it didn't. I initially went with my pitching wedge, but it was 167 to the back. And I thought that if I just laid up a little bit, see, that was a fairly easy swing there with the 9-iron. And I went over the green. The pin was in the back. It could have cost me big time. So I have to save this right here, get it close to the pin. Boom. Beautiful touch, man. This thing almost went in the hole. Yeah, it was a really good chip. There it is. See that? Little tapping. That's nice when you get to pull out the flag stick and putt with one hand. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is Jeremiah. He was 3 over in the first round, and he's going to drain this for birdie. So he's going to begin to mount a comeback. Okay, so about this hole. I really like this hole, and this is the reason why I played conservatively was because I knew I had this hole coming up, and this is the number 2 handicapped hole on the course. It's very difficult. If you drive it down the middle, it's very slim spot where you have to land it, and then you still have 200, 210 out for my competition. Now, I always go for the other side. I try to cut the corner, and in the past, I've always done it very easily, as a matter of fact. But the pin was moved back like 15 yards. Okay, so I picked up the camera quickly and set it next to me. I forgot to hit stop record, but I put it down just because this was gonna cost me. It was a pretty big mistake. Jeremiah had just birdied, so he was only one stroke down in this round, and Paw was in the middle of the fairway, so I just put down the camera for a little bit, and I didn't pick it up until I got to the green. These are the results of when I finally got to the green, and this is my bogey putt.
Ooh, that's close.
Fuck. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what happened with Pa, but he went in the fairway. He went over the green. He was only about 30 feet away, and then he chipped it way past the hole, putted way past the hole again. This is for his bogey, believe it or not, and he did not go into the water. He could have taken advantage. He was only one stroke down. Boom. Missed it. So that's for his double. Yeah, he messed up big time. This is for Jeremiah's par.
Wow. Is that a par for you?
Okay, so Jeremiah teed off first because he parred, and believe it or not, he went into the water there to the left. Water ball to the left. He just hooked it. As it gets closer to the end, our heart rate just goes bonkers, and he hadn't hooked one all day and then hooks one when it matters the most. He had tied me on this round, and then he goes into the water. Very costly.
What am I doing?
I've got 132, I believe, and the wind is against me, so I grab my 52 degree, which goes about 140, 145. I wanted to go over the pin, and I did. Maybe a little bit too much, but it's okay.
Yeah.
On the green.
No. Damn it.
All neck and neck. I'm ahead by one stroke. Pa is he's behind me by one, and Jeremy just went into the water.
Okay, so that was a nice little lag birdie putt. Didn't make it, and this is for my par. Doink. Jeremiah bogeyed, and Pa parred. Okay, so the wind is with me about 12 miles per hour. I'm gonna let this one fly, and I did. It's probably about three something, 310, maybe 315. Pa went to the left. You could see him driving right there. He hit a really bad shot. So he's falling apart. As a matter of fact, he was talking to himself saying, "It's over. It's over. I already lost." which in golf is music to your competitor's ears, because once we smell blood, it's, for some reason, I don't know why, but it just, the confidence just skyrockets when you feel somebody else is wounded and limping, you know? And sure enough, I mean, I just started nailing it down right now. I had 90 to the pin. I just let it go.
They both just made huge mistakes. Huge mistakes. Huge.
That was my birdie putt. Nice little lag putt again. And you can see Paul right there in the background. He's getting ready to putt. That is for his double. Okay, so I took a pretty commanding lead. I took a 3-stroke lead on Pa, and Jeremiah, who was tied with me, and then bogeyed again. So I took a 2-stroke lead on him in this round. You can see I'm kind of going back and forth there. I'm not very comfortable. I had my 52-degree wedge, which would go about 145, 150, but the wind was with me. The pin was only 132, I think. So I grabbed my pitching wedge, and I went 70% right here. That's 70, right down the middle. Pow. Nice little lag putt for par. For birdie. And this right here will be my par putt. Boom. Nailed it. Okay, last hole coming up. Just a P-rod right down the middle. Nice and easy. This is a par 5. It's really short. It's less than 500 yards. On my second shot right there, I had 170 out, I believe, but the wind was against me, so I just laid up like I had in the first round. And I only laid up to 100 yards.
Okay, so they gave me the blow up that I needed. And I got a cushion of 3 strokes on one guy, and I think 2 strokes on another guy. So all I have to do is just button this up, and I did. I laid right now, had a nice little layup shot, and now I have probably like 70 yards into the green, par 5. It's just gonna put it in the middle, 2 putt, boom, finish it up.
This is my birdie putt. Now, at this point, I forgot that we had side bets going, and I was leading the side bet by 1. So I screwed it up. I left that really short, right? And then this is my birdie putt. This is my par putt. And this would have won the side bet. I would have taken home probably another $80, and I screwed up. That was my bogey right there. Boom, bogey. But I won the big enchilada, my amigos. Oh, yeah.
Mine was 73 and 75.
All right,
Okay?
all right.
And total score is 148. So my
All right, give him a hand, give him a hand.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I appreciate
jacket,
it.
okay?
Yeah, the
That thing
green
is like
jacket.
bulging
Thank
out.
you, brother.
Powder.
Okay.
You got change?
So that's it, my amigos. That's it, and that's all, my amigos. This is the first $100 winner-take-all tournament of 2017. Last year, I ended the last 2 by winning as well. One of them I co-led, which was the the one in December, but the one in November I won outright. So this is my second $100 winner take all tournament, and it's great. I played in like 10 of these before I won. So I put in my time, man. I donated right there to the guy in green. He's won a couple of times. And then Michael Mua, the one who is right by that by the pillar, he won a bunch of times. So it's a hard-fought battle, man. To do 36 holes in one day, you really do have to have mental stamina, and you've got to shoot well, of course, because these guys are really low handicapped. I mean, I wouldn't say they're scratch, but they're right around scratch golfers. Jeremiah might be actually scratch, or probably even a +1. The guy in green, Dow, he's probably a scratch or a +1 as well. And I'm going to have a tournament this weekend, so it's going to be fantastic. I'll have more footage next week of more competition. But that's all I got, my amigos. I'm going to be kind of quiet because this is my computer microphone. It's not able to take the jolt that is required to give you the positive pill of energy. That's all I got, my amigos! It's your positive pill of energy. Yahoo! Yeah!